By Carlsbad-based self-help guru James Arthur Ray.
For the first time, a Scripps Ranch couple is breaking their silence. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina has their detailed account of the tragedy.
3 people died inside this tent in Sedona last October, victims of suffocating heat during a sweat lodge ceremony overseen by James Ray, a self-proclaimed spiritual warrior. Richard and Connie Joy were members of Ray's inner circle, traveling with him to Egypt and to Machu Picchu in Peru. Then came the tragedy in Sedona, the title of Connie's new book about Ray's rise and fall.
Charismatic man, and they refer to that as a narcissistic guru.
The Joys, who own a real estate company in San Diego, were intrigued by Ray's promises of personal growth.
There were things that you would consider impossible. We walked on fire, we bent steel, we did a lot of things like that.
The more they accomplished, the more Ray pushed, culminating in the sweat lodge ceremony, squeezing together inside a tent far hotter than a sauna for hours.
All it was an endurance test. It had no what he calls higher altered conscious states or anything like that. It was an endurance test, and it was a miserable time.
That was in 2007. Connie was overcome by the heat, made her way out. Richard stayed inside.
Yes, I'm very worried about my husband.
Others gave it up, exited, but not Richard.
When there was a lady in convulsions, other people were vomiting.
I was prepared when I went in there that if I had to, I was going to drag him out.
But Richard had positioned himself well so he could get a little fresh air.
I was able to tolerate a little more because I made sure I was out near the edge of the tent and I was down really close to the ground. So I was using my head to survive.
The Joys parted ways with Ray when they say he developed a messiah complex, absent from the death tent last October, where 3 friends died. Steve Fiorina, 10 News.
Ray is scheduled for trial on 3 counts of manslaughter later this year.